going to get started in a tall seated spine today. So close or lower your eyes. Maybe lower your chin. Start to bring the awareness to your breath without judgment. Just noticing. Is your breath shallow? Is it deep? No judgment here. Just bringing the awareness to your breath. Are you breathing into your belly? Maybe your chest, to the collarbones or throat. From here, start to take a deep breath in through the nose. Fill up the belly, the chest, the collarbones, and hold your breath at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Let it all go. Now bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. We're going to do that again. Take a deep breath in. Fill all the way up. Belly, chest, collarbones. Feel that expansion. Hold at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Let it all go. Another deep inhale. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Let it all go. One more, your deepest breath yet. Fill all the way up. Belly, chest, collarbones. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth. Let it all go. Return to that natural breath awareness, just noticing. Noticing any subtle differences or changes in your breath, in your body. Now use this next moment to notice the tension you're holding. Any stagnant energy, pent-up emotions. Start to scan the body. Noticing anything that no longer serves you, allowing yourself to release and let go. When you're ready, we'll meet in a tabletop position. Stacking the joints, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. 2 fist width in between your palms. You can rotate your middle fingers into touch, taking that alignment. Then rotate those fingers facing noon. Spread the fingers wide. Press the palms into the mat. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Engage that core. As you inhale, drop the belly, reach the crown high. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Deep breath in, drop the belly for cow. Exhale, round the spine for cat. Push the shoulder blades away. Another deep breath in, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Deep inhale for cat. A long exhale for cat. Coming back to that neutral tabletop position. Curl the toes. Lift the knees 2 inches off the mat. Stack the shoulders over the wrists, focusing on the lower core for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips. Find that first downward facing dog. Now find some movement right here. What feels good in your body? Do that. Maybe you pedal out the feet. Maybe you bend the knees. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Starting to get out of the head, drop into your body. Come to find some stillness. Fingers are spread wide. Press the palms into the mat. Maybe you have a deep bend in your knees to start. Pressing the chest back towards the thighs. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Take another deep breath in. Let it all go. Very slowly walk those hands back towards your feet. Take your feet hip distance apart. Hands meet opposite elbows. Take a ragdoll. Swing side to side. Letting that head hang super heavy. Every inhale, maybe you straighten the knees just half an inch. Every exhale, finding that length in the spine. Crown of the head reaches down towards your toes. And come to find some stillness. Let your hands meet the mat. Toe heel your feet together. As you inhale, halfway lift, reaching through the crown of the head, squeezing the shoulder blades together, pressing the thighs back. Careful not to lack out those knees. As you exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise to stand, get tall. Exhale, hands through heart center. Close or lower your eyes. Use this next moment to set an intention for your practice. Maybe something that you can take with you throughout your day. Something that reminds you to take a deep breath in and to let it all go. Inhale, sweep your hands high. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your hands to the top of the mat, finding your high plank pose. Shoulders over the wrists. Thighs spiral in towards each other. Press back through your heels. Fingers are spread wide. Navel goes up and in. As you inhale, tip forward. Exhale, low plank, keeping those elbows in towards the rib cage. Inhale, up dog or cobra, pulling the hips towards the wrists. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Activating our Ujjayi breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Slight constriction, back of the throat. That ocean-like breathing. As you inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. And bow. Rise to stand, get tall. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more sun A just like that. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Step or float. Halfway lift. And back. Rise to stand, get tall. Maybe you find a back bend this time. Exhale and bow forward. Halfway lift. Take your vinyasa, high to low plank. Up dog or cobra. To downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it all go. Come back to that Ujjayi breath. On your next inhale, take that right leg high. Now press through that right heel, flex the right toes towards your body. Try to press that left heel down towards the mat. Pressing evenly into the palms. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bend and stack those hips. Press into that left palm. Right heel towards that left glute. Right knee high towards the ceiling. Breathe into that right hip flexor. Come back, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot, top of the mat, low lunge. Stacking that right knee over that right ankle. Pressing back through that left heel. As you inhale, opening up to the left, star pose. Press into the knife edge of the feet. Find a little back bend. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the hips for horse. So we're stacking the joints. Knees over ankles. And the knees following the direction of the toes. That core is engaged. Find your breath. Internal rotation of the shoulders. Inhale, come back to start. Exhale, bow forward. Wide-legged forward fold. Let the hands meet outsides of the ankles. Take the elbows wide. Reach the crown of the head down towards the mat. Find that length in the spine. Release, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back of the mat. Three-legged dog, left leg high. Pressing through that left heel. Flexing the left toes towards the body. Try to reach that right heel down towards the mat. On your next exhale, bend and stack the hips. Left heel, right glute. Left knee high towards the ceiling. Now press into that right palm. Even out the weight in the shoulders. Send the breath to that left hip flexor. Come back, three-legged dog. Left foot top of the mat, low lunge. Press through that right heel. Left knee over that left ankle. As you inhale, open up to the right for star pose. Pressing into the knife edge of the feet, finding that little back bend. Once again, internal rotation of the shoulders, pinkies face each other. Deep breath in. As you exhale, sink the hips, horse pose. So see if you can take those hips a little lower. Keeping the joints stacked. Use your breath, core is engaged. Inhale for start. Exhale, bow forward. Once again, hands to the outsides of your ankles. Find that length in the spine. Take the elbows wide. Slowly release, halfway lift. Walking the hands to the top of the mat, three-legged dog, right leg high. So moving a little faster through that sequence. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right foot top of the mat, low lunge. Inhale, open up to the left for start. Exhale for horse. Inhale for start. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift on the inhale. Exhale, back of the mat, three-legged dog, left leg high. Left foot forward, low lunge. Open up to the right for start. Exhale for horse. Inhale for start. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift. Top of the mat, three-legged dog, right leg high. Step that right foot forward, low lunge. Open up to the left, star pose. Horse pose. Star. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Back of the mat, three-legged dog, left leg high. Step that left foot forward, low lunge. Open up to the right, star pose. Horse pose. Star pose. Bow forward. Halfway lift. Top of the mat. This time bring that left foot to meet right, forward fold at the top of your mat. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the chest down to rest on tops of the thighs. Then bring those forearms behind the calves. Reaching the crown of the head down. Maybe you grab onto the back of those ankles or your Achilles. And maybe you try to straighten those knees. One vertebrae at a time, slowly rise up to stand. Sweep your hands high, inhale. Exhale and bow. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, vinyasa, high to low. Up dog cobra. To downward facing dog. Inhale that right leg high. Step that right foot forward, low lunge. So you've been here before, find this alignment. Press through that left heel, so much so you feel that in the left hip flexor. Stacking that right knee over that right ankle. Now reach those hands out in front of you. Act like you're holding that ball of energy between your hands. Everything's active. Find that Ujjayi breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. Grounded through that right foot. Press into all four corners. Slowly start to find that warrior three. Pick up that left foot. Hands to heart center, reach them out in front of you. Press through that left heel. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Left foot back of the mat, high crescent lunge. Engaging that core, building some fire. Deep breath in, go up and back. Exhale, vinyasa, high to left. Up dog cobra. Downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg high. Exhale, step it forward, find that low lunge. Pressing back through that right heel. Left knee over that left ankle. Untented fingers here, engage your core. Find that breath, ground down through that left foot, all four corners. Start to find that warrior three. Pick up that right foot, press through that right heel. Reaching the crown of the head forward. Hands at heart center, reach them out in front of you. Deep breath in, long breath out. As you inhale, step back, high crescent lunge. You can always take that stance wider. Find some stability. Continue to press back through that right heel. Engage that core. Inhale, go up and back. Exhale, vinyasa, high to low plank. Up dog cobra. Downward facing dog. Right leg high. Step that right foot forward, low lunge. Come onto those tented fingers. Engage that core. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Ground down through that right foot. Find that warrior three. Press through that left heel, reach to the crown of the head. Without making a sound, step that left foot back, high crescent. Exhale, vinyasa, high to left. Up dog cobra. Downward facing dog. Take that left leg high. Step it forward, low lunge. Now reach those hands out in front of you like you're holding that ball of energy. Engage that core. Find your breath. Ground down through that left foot. Activate all four corners. Find that warrior three. Press through that right heel. Get long through the spine. Without making a sound, step that right foot back, high crescent. Exhale, flow, high to left. Up dog cobra. To downward facing dog. One more round, right leg high. Step it forward, low lunge. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Ground down through that right foot. Find that warrior three. Without making a sound, step that left foot back, high crescent. Exhale, flow, high to left. Up dog cobra. Downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg high. Step it forward, low lunge. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Grounded through that left foot. Find that warrior three. Find that length in the spine. Core is engaged. Without making a sound, step that right foot back, high crescent. Exhale, flow, high to left. Up dog cobra. To downward facing dog. Deep breath in through the nose. Long breath out through the mouth. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more deep inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Inhale that right leg high. Step it forward for that low lunge. Then drop that left knee. Find your crane pose. You can keep those left toes tucked under. You can untuck them if that feels better for you. So we're finding that alignment still and reach those hands high. So pull that left hip forward. Feeling that in the left hip flexor, maybe the top of that left thigh. Deep breath in. As you exhale, take that open arm twist to the right. Left hand forward, right hand back. So our hips are stable. Twisting through that thoracic spine. Take your gaze over that right shoulder. As you inhale, left hand goes up, revolved. Right hand down that left leg. Looking up towards that left thumb. Deep breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Find your half splits. So sitting back towards that heel. That right leg is long on our mat. If you're open enough and ready, maybe you uncurl those left toes. Find that tall spine. Start to bow over that right leg. Blocks are a great option here. Find your breath. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more deep breath in. Long breath out. Start to lift the chest. Come onto that right foot. Just find a deep runner's lunge right here. Getting into that left hip flexor, front of that left leg. Take a deep breath in. So you exhale, curl the left toes, find that standing split. Taking your gaze towards the back left corner of your mat. Nose towards that right knee. Finding the length here, reach the crown of the head down towards your right toes. Okay, keeping this left hip pointed down towards the mat. Press through that left heel. Take that left leg a little higher. Deep breath in. As you exhale, start to cross this left knee behind the right leg. Come to sit on your bottom. The right foot will be planted on the outside of that left thigh. Taking the right hand to the low back. Inhale that left hand high. As we exhale, plant that left elbow to the outside of that right thigh. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, find that seated spinal twist. Gaze over that right shoulder. Every inhale, find that length in the spine. Every exhale, find a deeper twist. If this is enough for you, stay right here. If you need a little more, take your right hand to your left hip crease. Keep that gaze over the right shoulder. If you could go further, bring that left hand under the right thigh. Take that bind. Left hand meets right. Find your breath. Deep breath in. As you exhale, very slowly release, facing the front of the mat. Send that right foot to the back of the mat. Curl those right toes under, three-legged dog, left leg high. Step that left foot to the top of the mat. Drop that right knee, finding that crane pose. Once again, keep those right toes curled under if that's comfortable for you. Go ahead and release. Feeling this in the front of that right hip flexor. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, open arm twist to the left. So that right hand goes forward, left hand goes back. Taking the gaze over that left shoulder. Once again, twisting through the thoracic spine, those hips stay stable. As you inhale, revolve this right hand high. That left hand can go down that right leg. Breathe into that right rib cage. Deep breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Sit back towards that right heel for that half split. Find your fullest expression right here using the breath. If you stay right here using some blocks. If you take your time bowing over that left leg. Listening to your body, doing what feels good to you. Now find your breath. Slowly start to lift the chest. Plant that left foot, come onto those right toes. Find a deep stretch right here in the front of that right hip flexor. Deep breath in. As you exhale, standing split. This time take the gaze to the back right corner of your mat. Nose towards that left knee. Reach the crown of the head down towards those toes. Find that length. Right hip pointed down towards the mat. Press through that right heel. Take that right leg a little higher. Deep breath in. As you exhale, crossing that right knee behind the left leg. Coming onto your seat. Left foot will be to the outside of that right leg. Left hand to that low back on the mat. Right hand high. Right elbow outside of that left thigh. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, find that seated spinal twist. Once again, every inhale, find that length. Every exhale, find a twist. If you need more, bring that left hand to the right hip crease. Keeping that gaze over the left shoulder. If you want a little more, right hand under that left thigh, find that bind. Now come back to your breath. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly release, facing the front of the mat. And then make your way to your back. We'll meet with legs high for legs up the wall. Bring that blood back to the heart. staying right here, or even going against the wall, letting your legs rest against the wall. If shoulder stands in your practice, walk those elbows in towards the rib cage. Hands to the low lumbar. If plows in your practice, slowly dropping the toes back behind the head. If your toes are touching the ground, maybe you bring your hands to the mat. Press the back of the head into the mat a little bit more. Give yourself some more space. Always being mindful of our neck in these poses. Our neck does not move. If you're in your plow, very slowly come back to your shoulder stand. Bring those hands back to the low lumbar. One vertebrae at a time, ever so slowly. Lower the back to the mat, knees into your chest. Take your time. Deep breath in. As you exhale, drop those knees over to the right, gaze over that left shoulder. Hands to a T or cactus. If you want a deeper twist here, go ahead and eagle those legs. Wrap that left leg around the right. Go ahead and come back through center on an inhale. As you exhale, drop the knees over to the left, gaze over that right shoulder. Once again, deeper twist. Eagle those legs, right leg wraps around the left. Slowly come on back through center. Finding a happy baby is our final pose. Hands to the insides or outsides of those feet. Maybe bring those peace fingers to your big toes. Pressing the tailbone down into the mat. Find some movements. Maybe sway side to side, massaging that low back. Maybe you straighten one leg and then the other. What feels good to you? Coming to find some stillness, hugging your knees into your chest. Very slowly start to rock forward and back on the spine. Making your way up to a tall seated position. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Bring those hands to third eye center. Thank you so much for allowing me to lead you through a practice.